Amidst divorce rumors, Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner suddenly get affectionate on the street. The London morning was covered in a thin layer of silver mist. The trees lining Notting Hill Road swayed gently in the early morning breeze, and the press was in an uproar that only social media could create. Are Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner on the brink of divorce? A source close to the matter says their marriage of many years is on the rocks. The rumor spread like a cold wind without warning, touching every corner of the internet. The speed of its spread was so fast that just typing Jamie into the search bar would bring up suggestions revolving around the word divorce. Outside those words, in the warm wooden house in Kensington, Amelia sat in front of the window, a steaming cup of tea in her hand. She looked at the news feed on her phone screen, her eyes calm and with a familiar hint of fatigue. It wasn't the rumors that hurt her, they had been through much bigger things together, but the constant harassment from the media. Footsteps echoed behind her. Jamie appeared, his hair still messy, wearing a grey t-shirt and the old sweatpants that Amelia had teased as heritage from many years. He saw the look on his wife's face and sighed immediately. The rumors are starting again. Amelia was silent, handing him the phone. Jamie read a few lines and then laughed in disbelief. They really write these things. I think we should get used to it, Amelia replied, her voice as light as the wind. Jamie put his arm around her shoulder. I know you hate it. I don't hate it, Amelia corrected. It's just tiring. Jamie understood very well, and what he hated most was the feeling that his woman was under pressure that she never chose. Today, they were supposed to go shopping for a few things for the children's weekend picnic. But now, all plans are in danger of collapsing because the outside world wants to force them to be the main characters in a story they didn't write. Jamie put his hand on Amelia's cheek. Today, we're still going out. And we're going to hold hands. Not to prove anything to anyone, but to remind each other that we're still here, still together. Amelia looked at him for a long time. Then she smiled. A smile that was enough to erase all rumors. 2. The small street and the parallel footsteps. At noon, the London sky opened up to a pristine pale blue. Amelia wore a cream-colored wool scarf, Jamie put on a baseball cap, and the two of them walked down the steps like two normal people who wanted to enjoy a normal day. But of course, they were never completely normal. Just a few minutes later, the sound of paparazzi cameras rang out from a distant corner. Not too urgent, not too aggressive, but it was clear that someone was following them. Amelia paused, but Jamie took her hand and squeezed it gently. It's okay. Let's keep going. She looked at their clasped hands, warm, secure, unchanging despite the world's twists and turns. The feeling brought her back to balance. They walked past small cafes, colorful flower shops, and mini markets nestled between rows of old houses. Amelia liked it because it was peaceful. Jamie liked it because it belonged to Amelia. They stopped at a fruit stand. The older vendor smiled. You two again? You look so happy today. Amelia smiled back. We try to. He winked. Don't believe everything the papers say. I'm old, but I still recognize two happy people when I see them. Jamie laughed out loud, his eyes flashing with warmth. They turned away, still holding hands, and continued down the street. The wind blew a few strands of Amelia's hair. Jamie gently reached out to help her. The moment was captured immediately. Not too intimate, not too flashy, but enough to be a beautiful photo. Dakota, who was often associated with Jamie in old rumors, later saw that photo and teased. You two are burning up the internet again. But at this moment, they were simply a couple walking together amidst rumors, creating their own little happiness. 3. The cafe smells of cinnamon and peace. They chose to sit in a cafe deep in the alley. The wide glass doors let the light gently fall on the table for the two of them. Jamie ordered a cappuccino. Amelia ordered a cinnamon latte, the one Jamie always said was too sweet but still secretly drank when she wasn't looking. The cafe staff didn't ask for a photo, didn't ask for an autograph, just treated them like two normal customers. That made Amelia more relaxed than she thought. Jamie propped his chin on his hand, looking at her as if she were the most beautiful thing in the cafe. "Don't look like that," Amelia said softly. "Why not? You get to see your wife." Amelia laughed. A real laugh. Not forced, not defensive. "Aren't you afraid people will take a picture and say we're faking happiness?" Jamie frowned, but her smile was playful. "I don't live for headlines. I live for you." Amelia blushed slightly. "You talk like a movie." "Because my life is a movie," Jamie shrugged. "But you're the only part no one can write for me." That made Amelia feel choked up. They sat there, talking about little things, the upcoming picnic, the new song she was working on, the script Jamie was considering. There was no divorce, no Therese drama, no shadow enters, just two people in the afternoon trade like a whisper. 4. The first photos appeared online. While they were happily hiding from the noisy world, social media was about to explode. A paparazzi accidentally took a picture of Jamie bending down to stroke Amelia's hair, his eyes gentle as if the whole world melted in them. The photo was posted with the caption, "Amidst divorce rumors, Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner walked hand in hand." Completely opposite to the rumors, in just 10 minutes, the photo reached 20,000 likes. An hour later, 200,000, the articles began to change their tone. "It seems the divorce rumors are just speculation. The couple is still happy as usual. Jamie, Amelia, sweet response to the breakup rumors." But the two, enjoying cakes in the cafe, were completely unaware of the world outside. Jamie watched Amelia eat a big piece of cake, then laughed. "You always make a cute face when you eat sweets." "Stop teasing," she lightly hit his hand. Jamie reached out and took her hand, without thinking. A simple action, a familiarity that no rumor could erase. 5. Conversation by the Thames. In the afternoon, they decided to take a walk by the Thames. The wind blew harder, but they still walked close together. Amelia looked at the water, then whispered, "Are you afraid that one day the rumors will tire us so much that we really want to give up?" Jamie stopped walking. He turned around, his hands on her shoulders. "Look at me." She looked up. "I didn't leave you because of the rumors. I didn't leave you because of the media. If one day we do part ways, it will be because we choose to, not because the world wants it." Amelia bit her lip. Jamie continued, her voice warm but firm, "But that day won't come. Because I still choose you, every day." Tears welled up in Amelia's eyes, not because of sadness, but because of the feeling of being loved, protected, held when the world tried to pull them in another direction. She hugged him. In the chilly air, their arms wrapped around each other like two colors blending into one painting. And of course, that moment was captured from afar. 6. The explosion of a beautiful moment. When they got home, Amelia turned on her phone. Notifications flooded in. Jamie raised an eyebrow. "Is something wrong?" Amelia handed him the phone. Jamie saw pictures of them all over the internet, holding hands, stroking hair, embracing in the twilight by the Thames. No cruel headlines. No negative speculation. Just surprise. This is what true happiness looks like. They're still the same. One of the most beautiful couples in Hollywood, Jamie looked at Amelia. She looked at him. They both laughed at the same time, light, relieved, and happy. I told you, Amelia teased. Rumors have to bow to the truth. Because the truth, Jamie replied, pulling her closer, is that I love you. Quote.